YouTube, do I have an episode for y'all today? We're on our way to pick up a 2005 Yamaha R1 for $500. You heard me correct. A 2005 Yamaha R1 for 500 bucks. As you can tell, the sun is already going down. It's like 4 o'clock, and you guys see it's getting dark super early. So by the time we get there, it's going to be pretty much nighttime. But, you know, we're going to have our lights out and everything, and I'm super excited, man. Let's hit the road. 500 bucks for an R1, little mama?
500 bucks, baby.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
We're 45 minutes away from the bike. I just wanted to show you all the ad for the R1. It's a 2005 R1, and as you can tell, the bike has definitely been down sometime in its life. That's exactly why we're getting this bike for $500. But his ad says that it runs and rides, needs new fairings and front brake work. And as you guys can see, he was actually asking $5,000 for this bike at one point, and he dropped the price to $25,000. And then Two Wheel Family talked him down to 500 crispy ones. And that is exactly why we are on the way. Y'all see the sun is going down. It's beautiful out here.
Yes, it is.
We're about 20 minutes away.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, there goes my
Yeah,
wife.
I'm watching you got your your BMW S1000.
Yes, sir.
You got your first gun.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
you got a whole bunch of bikes too, bro.
Yes, sir. Yeah. As you can tell, man, it's an addiction. I stay buying bikes.
Yeah,
so.
I feel you. I'm about to take this one and start building in my four-wheeler. So.
Okay. Yeah, you have you got some land for it.
Yeah, I got about 4 acres, man.
Okay.
I'm back here all the time so we go fishing.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he follows the channel. He's actually seen some videos on YouTube.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, make sure y'all get y'all put this thing on the internet, tag me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I definitely want to see this.
So it seems like she just needs a little fuel attention and a new battery.
Well, the mechanic that I had do the motor over, he told me that being that I had the bike sitting, it was sitting for a while, so I guess the fuel pump no good.
Okay.
And then so I was running, the fuel brake stiff on the tunnel.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm just listening to the motor. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna sit here and nickel and dime you. Let me go ahead and toss you these 500 crispy ones. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 500. Yes, sir. Man, she actually sounds pretty good. To be honest with you, I can tell she's been sitting for a minute.
Yeah, you can smell it.
Because I also saw, man, this thing's been for sale for like 3 years on Facebook
before
Marketplace.
I couldn't get it to run because I
Okay.
rebuilt it myself and I messed the timing up. So
Oh, okay.
I cranked it over once and then I just stopped.
Oh,
messing
so this
with
motor's actually been gone through already.
Yeah.
You would like rebuilt the whole thing?
Yeah, I put new head gaskets, new everything. New
Wow.
Water pump in there, new gaskets throughout the whole motor,
Okay.
new rings throughout the whole water system, new thermostat.
That's crazy.
That's
I
wild.
just added the mirrors, all the screws,
Okay.
new brakes, braided brake lines,
Wow.
the levers.
Dang.
Got the back brakes to work, did all of that, and then went and rode after I got it from the mechanic. Probably like a couple of months ago. I got it from the mechanic. I rode it about an hour. It did good. Rode it to work. And was wheeling, came down, went for a turn and hit one of them gravel, and then the brakes just locked. It threw me right up the bike. That's 10 miles an hour. This happened.
Dang.
Wow. My
Wow.
whole right side.
Hey, I'm happy you're still alive though. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get a ZX10 next.
Okay, yeah, I actually had a couple ZX10s.
Yeah,
so.
I know. I seen them.
Yes,
I
sir.
get my money right. I'm trying to get that S1000. Man.
Yes, sir.
Or one of them MV Augustas. You
Oh,
got
yeah.
a few joints,
Yeah,
man.
you'll like an S1000, man.
Yeah,
That's
what I
really
really want.
That's really where it's at. Is
Yeah.
the S1000.
One of those or a high booster.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah. Whatever you do, you hit that front brake, you be sitting there unlocking that damn
Oh, I
bleeder
see.
nut.
Okay.
That's what happened every time I ride. I had to pull over, unlock the bleeder nut, let the pressure out, and then I'll be able to ride again. And that's without touching it.
Okay, so keep that in mind. Don't touch the front brake.
Yeah.
Not right now. It sounds like it definitely needs to be bled. for
Yeah,
sure.
I did that. I had my mechanic do it. He said, I don't know what's wrong with it. I went and bought steel braided lines just to get rid of the factory ones. So I thought they collapsed.
Okay.
That was the first
My
issue I
only
had.
other guess could be the caliper
Yeah, he
itself.
told me
Yeah.
that passenger side one is the only one sticking. The
Dang.
driver's side don't stick. The
Okay.
passenger side one is the one you got to unlock.
Thanks for telling me every little thing, bro. I
That joint,
appreciate it.
And then it's a button for the fans too. Well, the fans he got them cutting on by himself now, but I still.
Okay.
It's somewhere. That's right.
Oh, so it's like a little
It's
toggle or
switch.
something.
Yeah,
Okay.
but he got it cutting on automatic, but I still
Okay.
sometimes when I feel nervous, I cut it on. But
Yes, sir.
now it got water wet in it, so it don't go over. It don't even go over $180. It
Oh,
stays
okay.
175, 172.
Yes, sir.
While you riding, and I mean, I done dogged it.
Okay.
150,
Well, hey, at least now you get to follow it, bro. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
there's a lot of content on
Y'all
this.
know what's so crazy? He got a YouTube channel I be watching with him buying bikes. Him,
Yep.
his wife, and his daughter, they go buy bikes from people. And I ain't know it was in North Carolina this whole
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
They've
sure.
been buying bikes everywhere. And I'm seeing it as soon as he got her, I'm like, I see you, bro. I seen you on YouTube before. And I'm like, yo, mad bikes too.
Yes,
You
sir.
gotta be like, man, watch.
Heck yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you, though,
Yo,
man.
nice to meet you, bro.
Oh,
I
yeah.
appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah,
Y'all
it's
for
nice to
coming
meet
out.
you.
Yeah, let me know, man. Y'all put that dude on YouTube.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can definitely follow you again.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all have a good night.
Woo! Let's go, baby. I will tell you, it is freezing out here. Woo!
Hey, we got a $500 R1.
$500 R1, baby.
That's crazy.
Woo!
Man, what are the chances that he like has seen me on YouTube? That's crazy.
Right? That's crazy.
Yeah, I just still can't believe we got this.
Babe, I can't believe we got a $500, baby.
And the motor is super, super quiet. I
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. They're like the motor's not knocking or ticking.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yes, ma'am. Y'all see it's 33 degrees out. It is freezing out here right now, but we got the R1. Let's go. Look at that beautiful bike back there. Hi, baby Callie. I love you. Oh, Callie got some money. Go ahead, show them your money, baby Callie. And then, y'all already know we got little mama. Let's go.
Let's go.
Just made it home, YouTube. We'll be seeing y'all in the daytime. It's the next morning. Y'all see we got little mama and baby Callie. Y'all ready to take a closer look at our R1?
Let's do it.
All righty. Oh my gosh. I feel like a little kid on Christmas right now.
Right?
Dang it, it's ice cold.
Oh, it's freezing out
Literally,
here.
the grass is frosty right
Oh
now.
my gosh.
Oh my gosh, there she goes.
Ooh.
Look at her.
Oh,
my
yes. Ooh, baby.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I'm about to move her a little further out. real
Yes,
quick.
sir.
Oh yeah, it's a lot lighter than a Hayabusa. So from what I can tell, this bike actually looks really clean.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, I did a small look over last night.
Yeah.
Kind of held the cell phone to her. Oh yeah, the ground is so hard, we don't even need anything.
Oh,
It's
wow.
not sinking or anything. But obviously we know the battery is super shot.
Yeah.
Only thing I can tell is it's just full of leaves.
I see.
That is it. Like, leaves are in every single orifice of this motorcycle right now. Especially in the upper area around here. Look at that. Like, look at all the leaves. You got pine straw. I plan on getting all this out.
That's crazy.
But yeah, so I did some research last night on 04 through 2008 R1s, okay? Because this is actually the one motorcycle that I've never owned in my entire life.
Yeah.
I've never had an 04 through 08 R1. So I pretty much had no reason to do research on this generation of R1.
Yeah.
But last night, man, I wish I did. I'll tell you, we still got a killer deal, and it still wouldn't have stopped me from going to buy this R1.
Yeah.
But I did a little research last night, and the common problem with these bikes is the clutch basket is known to go bad and need to be replaced. There is, on the rotor that actually spins to the stator, there's magnets, and those magnets are known to fall apart and pretty much destroy the engine. It causes catastrophic damage to these motors. But what I've noticed, that was the worst out of all the common problems, guys, because that's not even it. So far, we've covered two things. We've covered the clutch basket on all 04 through 08 R1s. They can be a problem. So that pretty much means that you don't want to launch this motorcycle really hard, and you definitely don't want to slip the clutch to do wheelies, okay? Because that will really destroy your clutch basket super fast. And then number two is the magnets to the stator on the rotor. The rotors need to be replaced, obviously. And so number three, guys, is that these bikes are known for major rod failure. It seems to be number 4 rod that actually goes. So from my research, I can tell that it seems to be wheelies. People riding 12 o'clock wheelies for a long time, that's the major cause of number 4 rod not getting enough oil. I'm still doing a lot more research, especially when it comes to the third problem, guys, the major rod failure. Because, there could be things that you can do to remedy that. You see, like when you fill this motorcycle up and you change its oil, things like keeping the oil at the actual top mark, at the higher mark, right at that full mark. When it comes to a bike like this, to make sure that it gets proper, oil flow throughout the motor. Stuff like that, maybe aftermarket oil pump, something like that. But ultimately, I am chopping it up to people that are bouncing their bikes off of Redline, that are 04 through 08, that are walking wheelies on like 12 o'clock wheelies for like miles, and they're doing that a lot. That is what is destroying the rods in this bike. That's all I can determine right now is being the factor for the major rod failure is wheelies and redlining these motorcycles, and you don't want to run them low on oil at all. That is the worst thing you could do. I thought that was pretty cool to tell you guys that I was able to figure out that much information overnight. And so it's a matter of time before I'm able to determine what I need to do to address that, to make it to where we never have to worry about rod failure. My plan for this motorcycle is obviously full tune-up, guys. We are definitely going to be getting a brand new battery for her. I noticed the only damage is on this side of the bike here. It seems that the headlight actually got busted here. So I'm going to need to replace this right side headlight. That's my plan. And then the actual front plastic to the bike, that'll be replaced. My long term for this motorcycle is brand new fairings. Obviously I plan on getting brand new fairings for her, but right now I'm more focused on the engine and transmission, the heart of the machine. That's the only thing that matters to me. I could care less about the looks of the machine, okay? Because you can always fix the looks. You can always make something look beautiful down the road, but it's that engine and transmission that truly matter. 20 water bugs and 15 spiders later, we have our $500 R1 in the house. Let's go. Just so you all know, I took the time, literally hours outside to clean this motorcycle. I went ahead and used the product Talic. This is an indoor-outdoor pest control. This is literally the stuff that all of the pest control companies are using, and it actually has bifin in it, and bifin is like the #1 pest control product. So, for anyone who's wondering why I feel so comfortable getting the bike in the house, it's pretty much because I've already sprayed so much pest control in this bike that me and my wife, we got everything out. When I say those bugs, they got out of here quick, y'all. And that's exactly what the spray does versus you know, you go into the store and just picking up a can of Raid. That's trash.
Yeah.
Literally, don't buy that. Get the stuff that I'm using, metallic. Even if you buy the actual product, Bifin. Okay, if you have any bugs in your house at all, you spray some Bifin, I promise you, you're not gonna see bugs for months after you spray. But anywho, as you can tell, I went ahead and I tinted the headlights, as I do to all my bikes, and it looks way better. I don't know if you all could see, you know, that night that we bought the bike, this headlight was hanging all the way down here. As you can tell, the bike was dropped on the right side by the original owner. I was able to fab this back into position just for now. Obviously, I plan on replacing all the fairings eventually. So I do have some extremely good news, okay? I did a few hours more worth of research, and I was able to come to the conclusion that these bikes are extremely reliable. The problem is they just never had a chance leaving Yamaha. Because of the rotor / flywheel that spins around the stator, because the magnets in there falling apart, people, this is exactly the problem. People, they're not taking the entire exhaust system off. They're not dropping the oil pan and cleaning the screen in there. There's a screen in there, your oil screen, and over time, especially if you've ever had a rotor / flywheel fail, okay? People don't realize that all those parts and all that metal and all the magnets, they work their way towards your oil pan. You see, so you have to drop the oil pan. There's no way around it. But that's exactly why these bikes were blowing up. That's why it seemed like there was a rod failure issue. It's not that there's a rod problem whatsoever. It's the fact that when the magnets, when they decide to go on the OEM flywheel, people, they're just going in and they're just cleaning up what they can see in here, you know, once they remove the side case, and then they're installing a new flywheel and a new stator, but they're not dropping the oil pan to clean all the shavings and all of the, you know, all the magnet pieces that are down in there. And so obviously, eventually the pickup screen is getting completely plugged to the point to where they're not getting really any oil flow to those rods. And there you go. That's exactly what's causing a rod to shoot out. So with that being said, we are actually going to take the time to take this entire exhaust system off in the next video, and I'll be dropping the oil pan. I'll also be replacing this motorcycle's flywheel and stator and rectifier, because you have to do that. As soon as you pick up a 2004 through 2008 R1, you have to, and I repeat, you have to take off the entire exhaust system, you have to drop the oil pan, and you have to clean the screen. But that's not it. You also have to take off your side cover, your stator cover, and you need to pull out the stator and flywheel, and you need to upgrade those parts. Obviously, Yamaha, they upgraded their flywheel now to where the magnets can't just fly out everywhere. You know, they pretty much created a sleeve in there that houses the magnets. And then there's also another company that's making an updated flywheel as well. So there is, you know, a few options. But just as an added bonus to this video, me and my beautiful queen, we're about to go ahead and pull the stator cover off, and we're going to see how it looks in there. I got my fingers crossed. I'm praying that it looks good. Regardless, even if it looks like that's an updated flywheel, I'm still going to go ahead and buy a brand new OEM Yamaha flywheel for this bike, and a brand new OEM stator rectifier. I like to keep things OEM, obviously, because you buy it once and you don't have to worry about it for a super long time. But let's go ahead and let's get this stator cover off. Before we pull the flywheel and the stator, I went ahead and I realized why the throttle was sticking. There's actually a crack right along the edge of the bar end, and that's made this metal bar end actually split. And so what I did was I loosened these bolts, I pulled this, and I dremeled just the edge of the plastic, and now she's flicking. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous.
I am so nervous.
Probably would have been a little easier if I, there we go, work out some of the wiring here. Perfect. Now that gave me just that extra little bit of wire 2 seconds. Let me see. Okay, literally runs right here. So I'm better off actually unplugging this. Let me get a flathead, and because the rectifier is right here.
Oh, wow.
Right connected to the battery box. So pretty much right under your seat. There we go. That's simple. Boom. Alrighty. Totally should have did that beforehand, just to save a little time. But hey, at least now, you know, anyone who has this exact motorcycle, 04 through 08 R1, they, you know, were able to see exactly what they need to do and where things are located.
Yes, sir.
So, and we're just gonna slide this out real nice and easy. Bam. Okay. Set the screws there. All right, here we go. Time to finish the job. We'll move this out of our way, like that. Oh yeah, it's been a while. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, little
babe.
mama, right? Hold on, let me take the gloves off right now.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let me keep this. I gotta keep this out of my way. Let me just push it up in here. There we go. Way better. All right.
Oh, man.
Okay. Like I said, there's two things that like to slide off back there. I just heard it fall.
I heard it.
Yeah, same. Oh my gosh. Babe, look at all the magnets. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Look at all the chunks. This is all magnet chunks, and it's actually sticking to the flywheel.
Oh my goodness.
This is exactly what I'm talking about, guys. These bikes are super reliable. It's just that I think it's safe to say this is definitely an OEM flywheel slash an eBay flywheel, if it was ever replaced. There goes the little spacer. Man, look at all the chunks back there. Wow. Talk about a fun project. This is about to be one of the funnest projects. Dude, you guys don't realize, man, I've been doing research for days now. It's been days, guys.
You excited, Callie?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is the most research I've ever done on a motorcycle. And I'm really happy that I've done all the research that I have, because look at the carnage. Imagine if someone were to continue riding this motorcycle, you know, and actually not know about this. That's why so many motors were blowing.
That is crazy.
Okay, so give me a second here. We'll set this on the ground. Supposedly, this just comes right up like that. Wow, these are already broken.
Oh my.
These are like, what is that? They're like pretty much the little bushings that you find in your wheel.
Okay.
You see that need to be replaced, but that's all they are, is little bushings here that hold everything into place. Best to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. In the forums, there was actually people that said that every time they pull the cover off, a few people, one of these always falls off down in the oil pan.
Oh, no.
So we successfully pulled everything out and nothing fell down in the oil pan. The funny part is, I'm pulling the oil pan anyway.
Right.
So it really wouldn't have mattered. But I will tell you guys, for anyone who's doing this, say that I ever go to, you know, do any future work in here, I would actually slide a very thin piece of cardboard in here. You see, and then that stops anything from falling down in there. So, but yeah, man, let's remove these here. Man, look at the color. Like, look at how much heat was building up in this thing. Yep. And then I plan on pulling this so we can really see how bad it is in there. Supposedly, some people said that they couldn't even, like, the force is so strong of the magnet that they couldn't even get this off.
Oh, wow.
And a lot of people said the only way to get it off is to pry it. So what I'm going to do is come back in here, and I'm going to get this Want to make sure it doesn't fall. So we'll go ahead and get that. Wow. This is like one of the first times that I've like discovered something this crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, dude, we're about to save this motorcycle's life now, okay?
Yes.
I really can't wait till the next video until we drop that oil pan. I want to see how much stuff's down in there. So I'd assume it's going to be really nasty, and the pickup screen is going to be really terrible. So something to note, you see that bearing there? That bearing needs to be replaced when you install your new rotor / flywheel. And then there is another bearing that is in the center of this case here that actually needs to be replaced as well. And so that's what a lot of people will do when they will replace the flywheel and stator. They are not replacing both bearings. And that's causing the flywheels to completely fail prematurely. Yeah. So, you know, definitely I'm just trying to, you know, give you guys all the information that I have come up with, because I have found all the hidden secrets to keeping this motorcycle alive. I don't even know how it was running so quietly. Right? Because I didn't hear, I didn't hear a noise.
Nothing.
Like, and you saw me, I got down here. I always do that. I get down here when we go to buy a bike. Yep. I rev it up. I'm listening. And then I go to the other side and I do the same thing. Make sure I don't hear any weird sounds. Yeah. I didn't hear anything.
Nothing.
It was
just look at this.
I mean, look at this. Oh man, I really can't wait to get all that crap out of there.
That is crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. But
nuts.
Let me go ahead now. I'm gonna put the glove on, and we're gonna pull this off, or at least attempt to.
Oh man.
Yep. Yeah, if anybody has a 2004 through 2008 R1 sitting in your garage, you may want to go ahead and bust out the Allen sockets and go ahead and pull your flywheel off. Right. You know, because, you know, you could be riding around with all this going on and not even know it. So hopefully this video helps. Now I'm about to go ahead and pull. Oh my.
Oh man.
Gosh.
Oh, you got it, baby.
I hear you, little mama. Dang, I mean, I feel like Arnold Schwarzenegger couldn't pull that off right now. Goodness gracious. Okay, so I'm going to use the prying method real quick. But this cover here, it means everything to me, you see? I don't want to damage it. That's the best way to put it. One more time, when you pull the flywheel, and the stator, these are the two parts that you want to make sure you still have. All right. So we're going to take the cardboard, we're going to set it, we're prying off the cardboard.
Right.
Instead of the cover. All right, let me hold this in and start slowly prying. We're just going to go around and just do little by little. Yeah. And she will start to come up. Okay. There we go. Felt it move there. Eventually it gets to a point where, oh my gosh, I can already see stuff coming in. Like more magnets coming out. It gets to a point where we can just pull this right off, but it's just the magnet's that strong right now that it is not gonna happen. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay, so we're gonna tilt this to the floor. That way, see? Yeah. You wanna get this end up as high as possible.
Smart.
That way we can have more prying room. Put the box there. And there she goes.
Wow, I heard that.
Yep. We should keep going around.
Oh my goodness, that looks crazy.
Right? Yeah, it takes like a whole lot of love to love a machine this much, you see?
Yeah.
To actually take the time to do this. So you can almost assume that every single 04 through 08 R1 that is for sale right now is looking like this. Yeah. Okay? And it's because a lot of people, they don't even know about this, to be honest. You see? Yeah. They assume it's Yamaha, so it's reliable, baby. You know? But, you know, at the end of the day, all these manufacturers, they still make mistakes.
They do.
You see? Okay,
Oh
I think
my
that should
gosh.
be loose enough for me to possibly pull it the rest of the way. Here we go.
Oh, I'll tell you, I was not expecting that.
No, me either. Dang.
Oh my goodness.
All right, here we go, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Let's get a good angle of this. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Gosh, babe.
Whoa. Yeah, that's all the magnets. Wow. That's crazy.
Oh
That
my
is
gosh.
crazy. Yep. That is insanity, man. And they every single magnet fell apart. Every magnet that was in here. Because believe it or not, this had magnets all in here.
Wow.
You see? And this is exactly what happens. They're pretty much glued on. So, yeah. You know, the motor is spinning, the rotor's spinning, the flywheel's spinning that fast that the first thing that happens is they fly out. I realized that I need you guys to understand, okay? I did that much research that there was guys who bought these brand new, and within the first 15 to 2,000 miles, this is exactly what happened.
Oh my gosh.
Okay? This motorcycle has over 20,000 miles right now. This R1.
Oh my gosh.
So someone's been rolling around for a long time with some, you know, with all these chunks and,
oh my
you know,
goodness.
clearly this was having charging issues. There's no way that it was charging like this.
No.
You know, but clearly I got to put the order in. I'm about to go ahead and guys, I'm about to order so many parts for this bike. It's not even funny. If you're not subscribed, definitely sub to the channel. All we do is save bikes' lives, okay? We love sport bikes. It really does mean the world to us, motorcycles. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put the order in for all her new parts. And in the next video, we're going to go ahead and we're going to drop the oil pan. We're going to take the entire exhaust system off, drop the oil pan, and I'll be replacing the flywheel, stator, and rectifier on camera. Dude, this bike deserves so much love, especially for running so well with like this.
Yeah, babe.
That's wild.
Oh my goodness.
But just know, we love you all. Come here, baby Callie. Just know we love you all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.
Peace.